Calligraphy is one of Japan's oldest traditions. In the 5th century, calligraphy was brought from China to Japan in the form of kanji or Chinese characters. During this time, one of the most common ways of practicing calligraphy was by copying Buddhist sutras in an effort to appreciate Chinese culture. This practice was known as Karao Chinese style. At this time, the Chinese language was fully developed and there were five major styles of calligraphy: Tensho, seal script; Risho, clerical script; Sosho, cursive script; Kaisho, regular script; and Gyosho, semi-cursive script. The seal script was developed around 2000 BC and was used as the main formal writing system in ancient China. The script was commonly used for seal stamps when people or companies would notarize official documents during the Warring States period in China. Between 475 and 221 BC, people began to need a more efficient writing system due to factors like the invention of paper and more accessible writing tools like brushes. Rish. Clerical script was invented. Its regularly sized and simplified characters meant that it was both easier to read and easier to write, and so quickly overtook the seal script as a common calligraphy style. Sosho. Cursive script. The characters are strung together without lifting the brush off the page and include many more curves and curls than the standard characters. Kaisho. Regular script. This was developed between the 1st century BCE and the 4th century CE when Chinese writing system became more and more standardized and regulated. Characters in this style have very strict rules about the composition and are ideal for novice writers. The character for eternity is philosophically very important in calligraphy because it contains all eight of the common strokes in standard writing. Gyosho. Semi-cursive script. The cursive script is the natural result of people trying to write quickly in the regular script. Japanese calligraphy has a strong Zen influence. Zen calligraphy is known as bulk cyc or traces of ink. Since monks were not necessarily expert calligraphers, books does not follow many traditional calligraphy rules. Enzo is a Japanese word meaning circle and a concept strongly associated with Zen. Enzo is one of the most popular subjects of Japanese calligraphy. It is hand drawn in one or two uninhibited brush strokes to express a moment when the mind is free to let the body create. The Japanese have passed the skill from one generation to the next with a lot of training. To keep culture alive, the children are introduced to Japanese calligraphy in elementary school itself. It has a large influence around the world. Japanese visual tradition is so prolific and so sophisticated that there is more than enough reason to include its artifacts into the understanding of global history of visual communication design.